Hello, I greet you. Welcome to another one here on Truth and Love the Church. So I've been seeing some of your comments complaining, saying that, oh, Brother Joseph, the content that you're sharing does not promote Christian unity. Remember, if you are new to this channel, you are forced to think that way. But for those who started with me since day one, they know that here we share the truth in love. And when it comes to some of these serious cases, we take it step by step, episode by episode, until the whole story is finished. So today we've got a video which is going to prove helpful to a lot of Christians, and it was shared by Bishop T.D. Jakes in a certain interview that he conducted with Archbishop Duncan Williams. It will really bless you. Let's get into it. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this, and I'll meet you in the next one as always. God bless you. You are loved.
We want people who are sincere and committed, but who have also been broken in some way, so that they won't be so arrogant and so judgmental and so self-righteous and so condemning of other people. We need people in leadership who can throw their arms around broken people. Now, I want to put this in context because I think this is a very important issue. It's not just about divorce, it's about anything, any human failure. And we're not justifying it. We're not saying it's right. We're not saying it's anything but what it is. It is what it is. Having said that, I studied intensely that when Moses went up on the mountaintop and left Aaron down there in charge of the people, while he's up on the mountaintop with God, getting not only the 10 Commandments, but also getting the plans for the tabernacle, God is designing robes for Aaron to wear so that Aaron, the one man out of all the children of Israel that could come into the holies of holies and access the presence of God, was Aaron. While God is designing his robes and telling Moses what he wants Aaron to wear, Aaron is down at the bottom of the mountain leading the children of Israel into taking off all their clothes, and they were dancing naked in front of a calf. My God. Why in the world would God make Aaron the high priest and design his garments knowing that he had failed at the bottom of the mountain, and even after he had failed, gave him access into the holies of holies as a high priest? After he had made the biggest mess of the Old Testament, leading the entire nation to dance naked in front of a calf that was an Egyptian god. Wow. It couldn't be any worse than that. You got idolatry, you got debauchery, you've got carnality down at the bottom of the hill. Moses comes down off the mountaintop and the children of Israel are a mess. And the guy who did it is the same guy that God said is, I'm going to allow him to go into the holies of holies. Wow. And I said, think about that a minute. I said, now God, you knew he did that. And if he was a leader in our contemporary society, we would crucify him. You know we would crucify him, either publicly or privately. Talk to me.
Both.
Why in the world would you still let him have the job and go into the holies of holies and offer up offerings for the sin of Israel? Really? Aaron? You gonna come in and get somebody right? God said, absolutely. I needed to break Aaron down low enough that anybody would feel free to come to him with their sin. Wow. I needed Aaron to be publicly humiliated so that he would never use his power as arrogance over my people.
Yeah.
I needed Aaron to come to a place of humility that no matter what the children of Israel brought to him, he would know the blood can cover that. 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 The blood can cover that too. The blood can cover that too. The blood can cover that. How do you know? Because it covered me. It covered me. If it covered me, it can cover anybody. If it covered me, it can help anybody. If he saved me, he can save anybody. If he helped me, he can help anybody. Oh my God. I better stop. Paul said, I am the chiefest of sinners. And he wrote the New Testament, the epistles, many of the epistles in the New Testament. I think we are going through a shift today that people are moving away from arrogance in the pulpit. They're tired of men of God lording over them as if they were so much better than them. We need a priest who can be touched by the feeling of our infirmity, tempted just like me, flawed just like me, watching him get up,